2856, welcome to Pittsburgh, exit left when able, ramp via Charlie. Yeah, 543, radar contact, stay in position, level 320, welcome aboard. That's the Echo Golf Echo. This is going to be a full stop landing, sir.
Affirmative, will be a full stop landing.
And where are you parking at?
It doesn't matter, I can park at terminal time.
So it's the Echo Golf Echo, roger, wind 240 at 20, gust 35, runway 24 to the left.
Okay, 240, then I thank you. Thank you.
Cleveland Center, United 1764. Should we get a descent soon? Because most people are coming up on camera from your eye from Chicago.
Yeah, 1764, descend across Emma and maintain fall 320.
Forward across center. Thank you.
Cleveland Center, good afternoon. This is Air Canada 913.
They're down at 913, heavy Cleveland Center, radar contact, present position, or stay in position, and out to squawk 5724, welcome aboard.
Yeah, squawk 5724, thank you very much.
What's up, everyone? Welcome aboard. Welcome again, actually, to another live stream of AvioMan. This is the second one today because the first one we had to ditch it. The reason why is
Echo Golf
it was very
Echo,
dumb.
Lansing, just updated altimeter 2960,
The plane was
wind
not-
240
it's not that it was
at
not
19,
working.
gust 27.
the plane was working just fine, perfectly. So the audio slider of the Sound 3D was good. That's how it was supposed to be. But the sounds here, they told me not to touch it, but these were supposed to all max out and it didn't come up. That's why we didn't have sound. Very dumb way out there, and I was like trying to understand how to fix it. What do I need to do? What's the issue with it? Saturday 28, welcome aboard. Yo, can't stay for another Sinsum online right now. Just stopping by to check in. All right, Saturday, no worries. If you are new to the live stream now, if you just joined in, you were not here before. I don't know why. Oh yeah, because the engines were not connected. I had the engine started before, so disconnect the thing. But this is the vertical simulations Bishop International Airport in Flint. So we are in Michigan, windy Michigan. Weather looks a little bit overcasty. It was gusty before when we departed. Actually, we departed from runway 18, and then right after right after we left off, we were like, there's no engines out. I don't want to do it. So we try to fix it, and then I try to move folders. I reinstalled BSS, and it did not work. And then I look at it again, and just here we go. Now I see why, because the sliders were down. But again, this is the kind of like the ramp for the GA. Very well done, very detailed. I'm sorry. Apologize for people who were here before. It looks like again.
Take a left turn Bravo and take
But-
Bravo to the ramp.
Avis National Herd, so these are rental company, I believe.
You too, sir.
Then we got the cargo ramp over there. Captain Kate, what's up? What's up? Welcome aboard, Bombaclat. And look at this, the attention to detail that VerticalSim puts out. It's beautiful.
11.5, climbing 17,000.
That is wonderful.
WestJet 206, Cleveland Center, welcome aboard, sir. Climb, maintain, fellow 220. 220, WestJet 206.
Nope, wrong. Yeah. And this is the FedEx ramp here. Well, the cargo ramp with the FedEx special FedEx ramp. They do have a couple A300s. The fire department here. Yeah, they do have a couple A300 in and out here. There we go. Tower, still pretty standard, basic tower, kind of depot area, storage unit. Nicely done. Alessandro Chiappa, benvenuto a bordo.
Contact, Detroit approach, 124.
Alright, let's go. Let's get going.
26.22.
Let me get the clearance one more time, probably, because we'll have to.
What broken? Jazz 921, contact Detroit approach, 126.22. Good day.
126.22, Jazz 921, take care.
And Cleveland, very good afternoon. Allegiant 801 at the Bishop International Airport. Request IFR clearance to Clearwater.
Apologies, sir. What airport are you at?
Bishop International.
Alright, can you give me the airport identifier for that?
Yeah, no, Allegiant flies all over the place. Weird plus. Foxtrot November Tango.
Allegiant 801, roger. I got your clearance on Christopher 1, stand back here.
See, no one knows what that is. Bishop International. What the heck is Bishop International? It's like.
Allegiant 801, are you slant Lima, sir? I don't have an equipment subjects for you.
Ferm Slant Lima.
Roger.
Dove si trova Bishop? Bishop is in Michigan, stato di Michigan. Michigan, quindi Lake Michigan this side.
801, cleared to Kilo Papa India Echo Airport via red vectors Hunt, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect follow tree 6010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.9er, squawk 5745.
Alright, we cleared to Clearwater via radar vectors and hunts, then as filed. Initial climb would be 5,000, expect 360 in 10 minutes. Departure frequency will be with you, and the transponder would be 5749, Allegiant 801. I hope the readback is correct.
Position after leaving your airspace.
Turned.
Transfer higher for WestJet 206. WestJet 206 is about to call you. Climb maintain file 280. 280, WestJet 206. Who was checking in on the leave my airspace?
10953, position Duffalo, level 370.
Lancer 953, you're still within my airspace, sir. You'll be with me for another, pretty good while, another 230 miles or so. American 2259, if you wouldn't mind, sir.
I don't know if you received my readback.
Handle 3 arrival, and,
Let's smash the like and subscribe button, guys. Let's get it up. We are 614 subscribers. We're going up, getting up. Next step is 1,000. We had to do the special giveaway for the 600, so stay tuned. And let me put the fly live. I forgot. And Cleveland Allegiant 801, do you get our read back?
Stand by, sir. United 636, contact Cleveland, approach 126.22, good day. Correction, 124.0, it'd be 24.0. United 636, fine. United 636, that was 124.0, my apologies. 124.0. United 1764, contact Chicago Center 134.87, good day.
Close the doors at this point.
United 1764, contact Chicago Center 134.87, good day.
134.87, United 1764, good day.
Allegiant 801, your read back is correct. Ship runway 27 for departure, call for taxi.
Roger, 27 for departure, we'll call you back for taxi. Allegiant 801.
Alright, who's the aircraft checking in 210?
37.
The Amerijet 9946. Amerijet 9946, Cleveland Center, welcome aboard, so I'll have a descent for you shortly. Air Canada 913, descend pilot's discretion to, I'll stand by.
Alright, my friends. What was the altimeter setting here? Oh yeah, 27. 2959.
Just realized it. It's from Toronto to Miami. I don't show you going to Toronto. What's the arrival you have on right now? Okay, stand by. Let me double check here. No problem. Amerijet 9946, if you wouldn't mind, sir, descend via the Hamble 3 arrival, and Metro is landing southbound, altimeter 2965.
Alle Boeing 737 rieccomi come trovo col già il 330. Io ho visto il 320 ma non mi sono trovato bene. Il 330 è buono, non è male. Infatti ho acquistato il Tolis 319, visto gli sconti pensavo di acquistare il 330 come aereo lungo raggio. Non è un buon aereo, ci stanno lavorando. Non è l'unico aereo che hai per
Descend pilot's discretion to cross Iston at and maintain 17,000.
7.
Toronto altimeter 2950.
Okay, Iston at 17,000. Air Canada 952.
What was this quick for? Is it? And Cleveland Allegiant 801. What was the squawk number for me? One more time for me.
Allegiant 801, that squawk code is going to be 5745.
Closed, we're ready to connect.
5745, apologies. Allegiant 801.
American 996, descend pilot discretion across Bagel at maintain fall 200.
PD down to 200 to cross Bagel, American 996. And Cleveland, Air Canada 913, having just disconnected for a second, and then
Not a problem, sir.
Ale Boeing 737, conosci il Migliavacca?
Pilot discretion across Bagel at maintain fall 200.
Conosci il professor Migliavacca? Sorry guys, I speak Italian too. I have a couple of friends from Italy in there too, so they went to my same high school.
Toes connected, 5 past Penza.
Bum, bum.
Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go. Here comes the push. Line 'em up.
Conosci un certo Sahan Ranasinghe? Io sono stato Holy cow, what's going on? Sono stato come si chiama? Sempre in forma il Migliavacca. Sono stato rappresentante di istituto per 4 anni. 3 anni, non 4. Alright. Let's start the engines. Engine.
Order approach American 2559. WestJet 206, contact Chicago Center 134.87, good day.
I can hear the engine, sorry.
487, WestJet 206, good
Tra
day.
Boeing 787 Mac 747-800 SSG scontato, quale consigli? 787. 787 lo stanno migliorando molto di più che l'SSG. So they're asking me, what's your opinion, friends, my lovely friends, what's the opinion between the 787 from Magnite and the 747-800 SSG? I said 787 because the 787 it's an aircraft that they are developing. It's getting better and better. E sempre non lo conosco. La Buoni Incontri. Buoni Incontri, Migliavacca, Zerillo, Moonzone. I think no, Moonzone left. I'm talking about. I'm saying the names of some of my professors. That's actually super cool. Starting engine number 1. Barking dog.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay, 913, roger. If you wouldn't mind, verify squawking med C.
And we're disconnected.
Oh, we forgot to turn on these.
Not a problem, sir. Thank you. In Air Canada 913, I do have the proper flight plan now.
Avevi l'Arigon, amo l'Arigon.
Disconnected and reconnected. The system's a little weird like this. If you wouldn't mind, recycle transponder squawk price.
Doesn't make me look more cheeky.
Yeah, 577.
Ok. Anch'io avevo l'Arigon. L'Arigon l'avevo per come materia meteorologia. Sorry guys, I apologize for everyone that is like, what the hell is he talking about in Italian? As I have a few friends from my same high school. I'm just wondering if my professor is still the same.
And we're disconnected.
Runway 27. Ooh, it's a short runway, so we'll have to do toga. Probably.
Amerijet 9946, contact Detroit approach 124. Correction, 126.22.
26.22, we'll see you at Victor 99.
Sorry.
Alright, we got it. Runway 27 is very short. Holy moly. 7,200. Much shorter than that. Oh, well, we'll try. 5,000. There you go. That's set. Flight director is set. Screen. That's fine. 559. And Cleveland Allegiant 801. We should start completed. Ready to taxi.
Allegiant 801, runway 27, taxi via Charlie, Flint, altimeter 2.59er.
Oh, taxi to runway 27 via Charlie. Allegiant 801, thank you. In 5 erano 8 ore la settimana di Rigon, wow. In quinta. La Rigon è un'ottima professoressa. I love. She's a so the teacher he had a professor she Mr. Alice 737 had is my same professor for what was the subject, meteorology in high school, and now she's doing a thing air navigation, right? Yeah, and it's amazing because she's a great teacher. She is a great teacher.
Double 1331, descend via the Hamble 3 arrival, Metro altimeter 2970. Correction, 2965 the altimeter, my apologies.
Brake check, good. Cabin check, we have to do the cabin check now because it's very... Cabin status, cabin ready. Lights, main... Like this, that is fine. But we'll need the whole runway.
American 248, got a quick question for you, sir.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
What is your fix just before Newber?
The next fix we have is Jacob.
Before Newber, like prior to Newber, what's the first fix before that?
Let me fix my tiller.
The fix before that is Delta Echo Romeo Lima Oscar.
Route next.
A check. Up. Left.
Cleveland American 248 requesting 10 minutes after flight deck.
American 248, please request report back on frequency.
I'll let you know when I'm back, thank you.
But to see volunteer.
Would mind, sir, to send pot discretion across Bagel at maintain follow 200. Southwest 3948, send pot discretion across Bagel at maintain hold 200. American 996, contact Chicago Center 134.87.
True, sign American 996, good day.
We good. Everything is fine. Good. Over here, set. Takeoff config. Okay, engine's good. Keep it on engine mode. Actually, let's see. That's good. Cleveland, Allegiant 801. Hold short runway 27, ready to go.
Allegiant 801, verify squawk and mode Charlie.
Should be on Charlie now, 801.
Departure, fly runway heading, wind 240 at 24, gust 34, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff, runway 27, Legion 801. Alright, approach is clear.
Southwest
Runway
48,
is. Yeah, the approach runway is clear. Both are clear. Alright, lights on. Ready to rock.
Approaching 27.
Delta 1331, contact Detroit approach 126.22, good day.
I'm not gonna stop on the runway because it's gusty, so you don't want to stall the engines.
On runway 27.
I'm gonna go flex. No flex, but we're gonna go toga. Airspeed is alive.
50 or 15 miles?
50 for Alaska 30.
Alaska 30, roger, welcome aboard, sir.
Holy moly. B1 road today.
1443, contact Chicago Center 134.87, good day.
12487, oxygen 1443, goodbye.
Oof. What?
Legion 801, radar contacts at altitude.
Passing 2000, Legion 801.
Legion 801, climb maintain, hold 230, turn left heading 110, clear direct hunt.
Alright, heading 110 direct hunt and climb maintain flight level 230, Legion 801.
Southwest 3948, Cleveland Center. Southwest 3948, radar contact lost, 2026 Zulu.
There you go. Let me re-put XP realistic, bro.
When you get back on course, you give me direct ponts.
Alright, direct talk. We'll let you know after.
I was asking, when you go back on course, what do you think you're going to be direct to?
Oh, sorry about that. Once we get back on course, yeah, I would imagine it'd be direct to Ponk unless you had something else in mind.
I have nothing else in mind. Whatever you want to do, we can do.
Alright, yep, it'll be direct Ponk at about another 35 miles or so for us.
Roger.
Okay, X camera, ground handling. Lavalua. There you go, that's much better. Alright, after departure checklist, check everything is good, lights are off, we can turn this one off, that's good, still below 10,000 and 230 we have to put. 230 over there.
We'll actually take direct Ponk at this time.
Alaska 30, clear direct ponts.
Direct Ponk, thanks, Alaska.
There we go. Exactly, Mission Pilot 2002. Alright, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button and join us on Discord. Link will be in the description below. Oh shit, the APU is still on. Yeah, no, we know. $10,000 feet, landing lights can come off, wing lights are off. That looks good. All we need is a BSS sound pack for the IAE mode, and that would be great at that point. Adesso sono le 17:30, giusto? Sono le 4:30. Siamo andati indietro di un'ora. In verità siamo andati avanti indietro di un'ora. Siamo andati avanti di un'ora. 14,000, 15,000 feet. We still keep it standard. Okay. Can bring the armrest back. Alright. To be fair, I should be using the side stick on my left side and the throttle on this side, but I don't know, it's weird. I'm lefty, but I'm more comfortable on having the right hand flying. Well, it's weird, I guess. I don't know. That sounds amazing. Let's keep your engine view for a second here. I want to check a couple of things. I want to check the data output show. Not bad. With the flight factor and overcast, it's very hard to keep it above 30 FPS. So we're averaging 25 FPS.
Center, welcome.
But for now, Cleveland. Yeah, we lost some FPS actually.
Cleveland Center, Air Canada, 913 Heavy, to confirm Chevy's Toronto at this time.
I was waiting for the handoff, sir. Right as you called, he literally just accepted it. You can contact Toronto Center 125.77. Have a good flight.
Okay, 12577, thank you very much for all your help, Cleveland. Have a good night. Been a busy one for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
There we go. Let me double check the chat.
248 after Salem, descend to maintain flight 310.
Oh, 180. Are we already at 180? We just okay, yeah.
Descend and maintain flight level 210.
They arrow up, no. Arrow down is standard. Here you go. That's weird.
Allegiant 801, climb maintain flight 350.
Up to flight level 350, Allegiant 801. We see we have ATC old. I think we have ATC all the way down.
Cleveland Center, passenger gate 095 Heavy,
We do have a ATC I think all the way down.
Air Canada 095 heavy, I'm sorry, can you repeat your request?
Just checking in with the whole
Okay, Air Canada 095 heavy, I don't really have you on radar quite yet.
At
can you give me one of mine
Bliss
squawk on
380. And my frame dropping a little bit.
Okay, 095, I'm still not getting anything. Can you give me maybe a VOR you're near or something?
How's everyone doing? How's everyone holding with the quarantine and the social distancing? Are you enjoying your time off or not? Maybe you're so essential worker.
Air Canada 095, I have a primary target only, approximately. Okay, it looks like it just came up. Flight 400, 9 miles south of it. If that's you, if you wouldn't mind, squawk 5765 and I did.
Lì com'è la situazione del coronavirus? È bruttina, ma non vivo in una città, vivo in un paese e non è, la situazione ancora non è così male, almeno non lo sappiamo perché non fanno i test. Quindi, però per ora si sta bene, diciamo, si sta abbastanza bene, relativamente bene, diciamo.
Toronto altimeter 2953.
Send process at 177.
I miei sono a Milano, in quartiere Adriano, zona quartiere Adriano, quindi sono rinchiusi in casa.
Traffic at 12 o'clock in less than 5 miles. It's Boeing 737-50310. You should pass behind the net factor.
Roger, we're checking. Alan, I think I just understood a bit of what you said. You did. Ooh, look at my frames.
30, contact Boston Center 134.7. Have a safe landing in Boston.
134.7, the last 30, we'll see it.
Allegiant 801, traffic's no factories off behind you now.
I think it just ended. Yeah, you did.
Cleveland Center, FedEx 2032.
Wow, look at my frames.
10,700, flight level 360.
FedEx 2032, Cleveland Center, welcome aboard, sir. Climb maintain
I think it's that guy there.
Climb maintain flight level 220, FedEx 2032. Center American 248 with you.
American 248, roger. American 248, I don't have further descent instructions for you. You'll have further from Toronto when you get with them. Alright, roger that. What's your top of descent at, sir?
Tra quanto è previsto l'atterraggio? What time is it? 22:45 Zulu.
About 5 minutes.
Tra 2 orette praticamente. It's been a few days ago and now I'm flying and it feels weird. Frame 60 plus, I have to stream it. I have to stream it to see what it will get. Well, think that this. I do have X-Enviro on. We're flying over Chicago and I do have the Juzweki Chicago. It's overcast and it's pretty heavy. Plus I'm live streaming and I have a few things on. For example, the moment you start having your overlay, that takes your frames a little bit because it's an action from the CPU. It's trying to, you know, read extra data from X-Plane 11. Spotify, which we don't really need, but in case I usually put it in.
East New York Center currently offline. No further ATC services are available. Radar services are terminated. Switch to Voucher frequency 122.80 and safe land Kennedy.
And then what else do I have on? Project Fly is on.
American 248 Toronto approved it. Send and maintain all 230. 230 American 248.
See, I'm back to 30 FPS now. As soon as I pass the Chicago area, it gets much better.
Yellow 34, coming to get to you a bit early, sir. Descend via the Top Gun 2 arrival. Metro is landing southwestbound. Metro altimeter 2965. Cleveland Center was that for Delta 31, 3410. Delta 3410, affirmative, sir. I'm going to give you a tap.
Anch'io ieri ho fatto un volo con Flight Fat A320 Lisbona to Madeira. Oh, that's a nice flight, Lisbona to Madeira. I have to check it. Only with Orbix Florida I get like 30 FPS. What are your specs, Alan A? Just remember, whenever my Streamlabs has also the webcam on, and the webcam takes a lot of frames. The moment I deactivate the webcam, I can gain at least 10 FPS more.
Contact Toronto Center 125.77. Have a safe landing in Toronto. 2577, thanks. We'll contact you Toronto American 248.
We're at 35:30, so that's good now.
Yeah, 543 radar contact lost, 2041 Zulu. FedEx 2032, that traffic's no longer be a factor. He's going to pass behind you. Climb maintain, file 360. Climb maintain, file 360, FedEx 2032.
Hold on, I'm just watching a couple videos that my friend sent me from okay, so I have a lot of friends and they were all they never used TikTok, and now with the whole COVID-19 thing, now they're all over TikTok, and it's just funny. Alright, sorry about that. Let me remove this, close this. Alright. So you Paolo, benvenuto a bordo di nuovo. Allenese GTX 1660 overclock. i7-97K 16 gigs of RAM. So right there I think I do have more. See, the moment if I drop some of the stuff I have, I'm running almost not max settings, but CPU is kind of high. The only thing I don't have is the water pump to keep the CPU cool. I have an Arctic normal lovely you know, cooler, pretty efficient though, but no water pump. 350. I thought my flight, what's my flight plan saying?
Cleveland Center, Secondary 9903. Good afternoon. Flight level 330, about 8 west of Bel Air.
Second Air 9903, Cleveland Center, welcome aboard, sir. Radar contact, stay position.
Qualche consiglio per iniziare a fare simulazione aerea? Consigli ce ne sono. Importante avere un computer decente. Simulazione aerea non è come giocare a Call of Duty o altri giochi su computer. Richiede molto più CPU che GPU, quindi pigliati un buon computer con un buon CPU, quindi un buon processore, e più che la scheda grafica conta, sì, però fino a un certo punto. Yeah. And Cleveland, Allegiant 801, do you want us to fly level 350?
Maintain level 350 for now. After you cross the dryer VOR, which is Delta Juliet Bravo, once you cross that, you climb maintain 360.
Alright, wonderful. After Delta Juliet Bravo, we'll continue climbing 360. Allegiant 801, thank you.
Delta 810 checking in at level 350, climbing 370.
Delta 810, Cleveland Center, welcome aboard, sir. Climb maintain level 370.
Just believe this is a lake. This is a flipping lake.
Air Canada 95, contact Toronto Center 125.77.
That's a flipping lake. It's Lake Michigan, my friends.
You too, sir, thank you.
Winter time, you don't want to be here. We get the lake effects.
3410, if you could, please call me when you leave level 360. I'll call you when I descend from 360 for Delta 3410.
Maybe we can turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. Oh, yes. Loading something.
Center, Delta 3410 descending to flight level 240. Delta 3410, roger, thanks.
You guys can see the winds up here. It's pushing me. Look how I'm going sideways. Well, whenever it's moving the plane. Loading some kind of weird scenery, probably. That's probably why. Here we go. Yeah, it does that whenever I have bad frames, but be back to normal hopefully soon. Wow, look at this. 102 freaking knots of crosswind. God damn.
Cleveland Center, FedEx 2032.
FedEx 2032, go ahead.
Okay, so we're not declaring emergency yet, but I think we have a pack failure, so we might have to turn back around to Detroit. Give me a few minutes if we're going to try to figure it out. If we can, we'll let you know.
Fax 2032, roger, just advised.
I don't think you can declare emergency on VerticalSim, but all right. Let me double check a couple of things I wanted to check. Got a message this morning. All right.
Delta A10, no, we're having some trouble.
Hey.
We're autopilot. We can't do any LMAP with that, just like,
Delta A10, roger. Are you navigating just based on your heading and your altitude hold right now?
Guys, stop on top of each other. APB can come off, by the way. No, I turned it off, but
Canada 7088, Cleveland Center, roger.
and now we're getting a little bit of headwind, which is not good.
Canada 7088, I'll have a turn for you here in just a moment, sir. Buffalo altimeter is going to be 2958.
We have quite a bit of ATC coverage. Let me double check here.
FedEx 2032, I'll leave my airspace to the south. Your radar searches are terminated. You can switch to advisory frequency 122.80. Indianapolis Center is not currently online. If you do need to return to Detroit, just call me back up.
Alright, 2032, if we turn back around, we'll give you a call.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
The 2150.
Delta 810.
It's my
Are you able to
arrival time. Departure 1920 Zulu.
Roger. Air Canada 7088, vectors for the ILS runway 23, turn left heading 090.
Some very bad weather here. Atlanta Center is on. Cleveland Center is
Air
on.
Canada 7088, descend and maintain 6000, Buffalo altimeter 295.
Delta A10, looks like we managed to get around that working. Our VNAV is still not working.
Delta 810, roger.
Let me see how much. We're doing 447 in true airspeed, ground speed 406, which is not terrible. It's pretty okay. Oh look, the next waypoint is Bombaclat. I need to send it to Captain K then, which is here. Captain K, look, we're going to Bombaclat next. Let me double check about airspaces here. So I'm wondering, so there's one departure out of PIE. FDC, who's that guy? 0.757.
Delta 810, descend ponds discretion across Nook at maintain, follow tree 10.
He's already landing. Oh, we lost this
Delta 810, descend ponds
ATC
discretion across
in the middle.
Nook, Kilo, November, Oscar, Oscar, Kilo at maintain, follow tree 10.
Positive Goshen 310, Delta A10.
Then we got Atlanta Center on 13297, and then we got also Jacksonville 127770 770. was thinking of doing a flight into Daytona Beach today, but I was like, no, let's go to the West Coast. We haven't been into St. Pete in a long time, and then we had this scenery that is kind of like new. We didn't have it in a while. We didn't try it. But holy moly, flight factor!
Air Canada 7088, send and maintain 4000.
Keep an outside view, maybe that will help the frames a little bit. Little stutter there, stutter here.
Air Canada 7088, turn right heading 140. Cargo Lux 4294, heavy, Cleveland Center. Cargo Lux 4294.
Qualche consiglio per imparare bene a pilotare sul simulatore di volo? Guarda questi video, Paolo. Check out these videos, miei di V1 Simulation. Se vuoi imparare a pilotare un Airbus, guarda i video di V1 Simulation. Poi alright guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button too. Check out the Discord channel in the description below. Paolo, se sei nuovo sul canale, ti sei iscritto al canale, giusto? E per i miei amici italiani, se siete nuovi sul canale, schiacciate quel tasto like e iscriviamoci al canale. Abbiamo anche un canale Discord nel video nella descrizione sotto il video. E abbiamo anche una sezione per italiani, quindi abbiamo una sezione dove potete parlare in italiano su Discord. Si sono iscritto e sono entrato nel canale. Grandissimo. Fai girare la voce, Paolo, così possiamo fare più voli in Italia.
Allegiant 801, leave my airspace to the south. Minneapolis Center currently offline. No further ATC services are available. Radar services are terminated. Switch to advice frequency 122.80 on a safe flight down to St. Petersburg.
Over to Unicorn 122.8. Thank you so much for your service. You have a good night and be safe. Allegiant 801.
You too. Break Air Canada 7088, 6 miles from Trava. Turn right heading 200. Maintain 4000 still established. Clear to
122. There you go. We're gonna monitor Unicorn 122.8. Alright, so we need to change flight level 380 when we reach the waypoint Bliss, which we still have to go quite a bit for that, I believe. Oh no, Bliss is right there. It's actually it's pretty close. It's like 15 miles or less actually. Yeah, 12 miles. Non ti preoccupare, grazie mille per i consigli. No worries. Okay, so we are cruising now. We got our lovely Orto below us, and then we are on Unicom. We'll have to contact Atlanta Center once we reach Atlanta, which should be in probably, I want to say in half an hour, probably 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes to Carlos Roberto. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. How you doing? How is your social distancing going? Are you typing from a country that's been affected by the COVID-19 or not? Hopefully not. I mean, that looks pretty hard at this point. Friends and folks, if you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be talking about the Simwing Supports project now in a second. As you guys can see from the overlay in the video, Right in the middle says team member of the SimWing support. What is the SimWing support? Well, the SimWing support is basically a charity program which me, V1 Simulation, explain many other like Captain Jo and other YouTubers and live streamers and flight simmers and real world pilot are part of it. Me and Dougal are the founders of the SimWing supports project. And what we do is basically it's flight simmers helping other flight simmers. We're trying to get more people into our community, more people into our aviation, into the aviation business, into the aviation world, and we know there's a lot of aviation enthusiasts out there, but unfortunately we know how hard it is to have a good computer, or it's an expensive hobby. The add-ons are not cheap. So we understand all of that. So that's why we are here for. We are collecting money. We almost gained more than $1,000 in donations from all of you guys towards the SimWing Supports project. And we are selecting now the first candidates. The candidate who we will think is suitable for this project will receive a full setup computer capable of running X-Plane 11 or Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It will receive the software, either of the two simulators, a few scenery, a few add-ons, PAYWARE add-ons, and some hardware. It's an amazing project we are working on, and we have the support of a lot of YouTuber and streamers. So Alessandro Chiappa, benvenuto. Ho letto che tra poco la Delta ritirerà i suoi MD-88 e MD-90. Mi dispiace tantissimo, gli MD-80 mi piacciono veramente tanto. Ci ho avuto la fortuna di volare sul Delta MD-80 qualche mese fa, quindi sì, hai ragione, è un triste momento per la storia dell'aviazione, ma va fatto. Avremo nuovi aerei e piangeremo per altri più avanti, quindi piangeremo per l'A380 tra poco, quindi. Spec Life says welcome aboard, by the way. They just signed off on Sleep. Ooh. Spec Life randomly laughing about something. Okay. How was your traffic today? There's a lot of traffic here. Did you see how Europe is? I think Europe has had the most traffic today. I saw it look like almost like flight radar 24 before the flights were grounded. So I had no idea you were on Spec Life. Every time you go online, I'm gonna actually set up I'm gonna go and set up a section for every air traffic controller that is part of my channel, like Noctum06 or you and many others. There's actually another one, so you guys can type in, you know, available ATC. There's another guy, Spec Life, I don't remember what's his name, but there's another ATC guy in there. But I think he controls Toronto, I believe, or somewhere in Canada. But I'll leave a section so you guys, every time you go live and you are actually somewhere controlling somewhere, you can put it in. Alessandro Chiappa, esiste un MD-11 per X-Plane? No, there's no MD-11 for X-Plane 11 yet, but VerticalSim it's developing an MD-11. Now, they said that they've been developing the last 3 years. I don't know why they announced it if it's been 3 years now, so we'll see now. I take a test for LaGuardia, get trained, then can go control in LaGuardia. Alright, cool. LaGuardia is pretty cool. It's pretty fun with those intersecting runways. No Teterboro, no Teterboro, Spec Life. Let's see, man. MD11 is up and running. Oh, look, I'm reading the thing. That is awesome. On 30 individual pages were put in the roadmap, and most of them are already operative. Some of the most relevant pages shown as execution. We advanced a lot in. Okay. That's awesome. This MD11 will be good. Did they release any updates for the Rotate MD80 recently? Probably not, right? Might have to update the MD80. When was the last update? Sure, when was it? But anyways. The MD11 will be good, but also a pain in the ass, most probably. I mean, would be a pain in the ass like flying it, or you think it could? You think because it would be buggy? I think it's gonna be buggy because I remember when the MD80 came out, it was pretty buggy too. I can control a slip, whatever the other airport is, Teterboro, anytime I want. Okay. Oh. What was that? Try to read the message. Okay, I'll let you know. I mean, it's McDonnell Douglas, true. It's gonna be bitching Betty all the way down to your destination. It's a pain in the ass. I think it's, I would say pain, so it's a pain in the spags. That Spagozy is a lovely plane. He lives in an MD80 almost, I believe. Are we flying real time? That's one thing I forgot. No, we're not. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Here we are, but I have the minus 60 minutes behind because I was flying in Asia last time, so they have a different time zone. There you go. I'm Columbus, Ohio, basically. At 1705 there. We need to change that to 1705 actually. That's 60, here we go. Because we changed the time. Relaxation time. There you go. Let me see how the winds are. Hopefully they change because we had 100 knots of crosswind before. Okay, you don't know New York airports are ISPs is sleep, HPN is White Plains. I don't know HPN. That's the only one I didn't know. I know Teterboro. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Teterboro. See, if I want to read it the way I want to read it without trying to change the pronunciation, for me is Teterboro. For me, it's Teterboro. Now, if I want to say as an American, it has to be Teterboro. Okay, I don't know. I'm back. Welcome back, Saturn 28. What are we doing? We're practicing to say Teterboro. Oh, look at this beautiful ortho down below. No R? There's an R in between. Tiroboro. Boro. Tiroboro. There's an R. Why don't you guys don't say, oh yeah, Americans don't pronounce R, they cannot roll their tongues. Forgot that. Wow, where are we? Is it like this area? Is this how Ohio looks like? You don't pronounce the R. Okay. I just wonder if this is ortho or what. No, this is ortho because I see the clouds there, yeah. You don't pronounce the R, so Titobo. So if you don't pronounce the R, there's Titobo. Titarbaro. 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 Just do not roll the R. I just, it's not easy for me not roll the R. I'm used to rolling the R, man. Especially the ones that have a New York accent to just keep, they just skip every sound in the alphabet. Mate, you on pizza? Man, I cannot not roll the R. Like Spec Life, it's like when I ask you to roll my R for my name. You can't roll your R unless you're Latino. Even though Spec Life, it is true, people around the world think that New Yorkers eat part of the alphabet, just like same thing in Italian, southern Italy, in Naples especially. Looks, they say this, we say the same thing about them, that they eat part of the words, some letters of the words. How's your family doing, Big D? Pretty good, my friend, pretty good, thank you. You guys mean. We're not mean. I think that's actually not being mean, it's actually beautiful. It's nice to have you know, some different accents and different Allegiant, you say Allegiant, some different type of what's it called, you know, we have dialects, so hey Big D, I sent you a couple DMs a couple days ago. I don't think you've read it, or I don't know what happened, but I sent you some DMs on Discord because wanted to. Yesterday I did not stream, so I had some time. I wanted to spend with you for you set up your Discord, but that ortho looks absolutely fantastic, my friends. What is this river? Looks like a very important river, that's why. That's a bad effect that sometimes X-Enviro has. So what's the expedition Antarctica? We flying that anytime soon? Saturn 28. I was thinking next either this week or next week. So I installed the scenery for Antarctica and it looks pretty good. Spec Life, don't act like a real New Yorker, everyone gets banned. So yeah, so I did the scenery looks good. I'm just planning for the day where we can do that. Yeah, so those screenshots you sent me, yeah, it is amazing. So I wanted to plan the flight and I wanted to make it like a group flight, but before that I do have another group flight in my head, which is a group flight in Italy. And how much space was the entire scenery? I got only 50. You'd be good. It's much less than that. I think each area is around at least averaging 2 gigs of 2 gigs. So Antarctica 1, Antarctica 2, Antarctica 3. But you don't need all of them. You just need Antarctica 2 technically. But I got the Antarctica 1 and 2 and 3 because we're gonna be flying over Antarctica 1 to get to Antarctica 2. But if you want, you can just download Antarctica 2. It looks good. It is fucking impossible to find the runway though. It is impossible. I want to plan a cross-country group flight for my stream, Spec Life. We can do that. But Infinite Pilot 2002, welcome back. Yeah, exactly. Antarctica 2 has a macro, and then you have to install also the scenery, because not only you can install Antarctica 1, 2, and 3, but also you have to click the links that you see where you find macro and thing. So, and you have to install the scenery. Is there no ILS or VOR radio to follow in? Negative, sir. It's on a glacier. There's no way they can put anything because it's moving. It keeps moving every time. There is so there are some kind of like not lights, but there are some cones that you can see. It's fully visual though. It's fully visual. What I do, it's set up the FMS with rings, 10, 15 miles and whatever whatsoever. And then there's 2, I think, fire bins. I believe that they look like fire bins, but like bins set on fire to indicate this threshold. But otherwise you will see some dots. You will see the airport area. You will see some vehicles, a couple buildings, 1 or 2 buildings, I think. But then it's very hard to find the runway. Runway is white on white. It's very hard to find it. Now I need to do a test because of course I was thinking about this. I do have XEnviro, and you know how XEnviro tends to put a white layer on top of the runway too whenever it's kind of cold or you know, in these conditions. Now I had XEnviro on the whole time, so I want to do another flight. I want to do respawn in there and see if without XEnviro I will see the actual runway, because you know, X-Plane throws that kind of weird looking runway sometime anyway. So maybe it's just XEnviro, but I can check. One thing I love is that people in New York accent can even say New York. It's true. My sister-in-law is she lives in Connecticut now, so she's going to school there, so she's stuck in there now because she cannot drive back. I think we will be passing. What about Italy group flight? We're going turboprops or doing some larger jets hops across Italy. It's a larger jet hops up in Italy. I'm working on a scenery of an airbase. We're gonna be using so we're gonna be yeah, I saw KLM and another airline is it Qantas? They retired the 747, but 728. About the group flight in Italy, I'm still planning it. So I had this, we can do this thing where it's a humanitarian mission, so by the government. So we were thinking that someone will send, like, we'll have to plan it where we'll have a few planes coming from Russia, whatever, coming in, landing at the Air Force base in Italy, because Russia is sending planes, not daily but quite often, to Italy for cargo planes, so that with medical equipment. We don't have an Ilyushin 76 unfortunately for X-Plane 11, But yeah, so we're gonna go there, collect the things that we from the you know, from the Russian aid support team, and then we will actually distribute that to the various areas of Italy. So I wanted to go to Palermo, and then I wanted to go to northern Italy. So I was thinking of doing a flight, or we can actually do something similar where I go to Palermo, someone else we all depart at the same time, and then we all arrived at the same time, kind of thing. You know, everyone flies in different places and see who comes in first, or something like that. George, was it Infinite Power 2002? I did a flight from Honolulu to LAX in the 737 MAX 9 United Airlines. Oh, cool. How did it go? George FS Video, welcome aboard. Do you have a custom livery? Yes, I do have a custom livery, George FS Videos. I was supposed to, Silent Spec Life says I was supposed to get a puppy until COVID-19 thing happened. Now I gotta wait. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Did you already set up the puppy? Like, did you already arrange it? Do you know who that puppy is? Because I hope not, because that's the worst part, when when you adopted a puppy and then you cannot have it, and then he grows, becomes not a puppy anymore, or by the time he comes to you, it's kind of, that's the problem. But not yet. Good, that's good. Don't select it yet, wait, because then if you select someone and you want to have a puppy, still small puppy, but then you're forced not to keep it, so like not to get it yet. Sat28, do you know the CE market website? The one is free temporary. Should we depart from there? Yeah, we should all depart from that. I was thinking actually someone departs from that, someone else catches. You know, it's kind of, otherwise it would be a very long ass flight. Spec Life, not yet. AvioMan, did you make it, or did someone make it for you? I actually did. I actually made it. I made my own livery for this for the A321. Ah, look at that! Look at that! That is absolutely fantastic. Too bad the different seasons, but find a little airport, tiny ass airport in between here, that would be great. You can fly into it. I would love to fly into it. Do not adopt the dog because it will hard to get food for the dog. With the things going on. Yeah. Well, they cannot right now. I know food supermarkets are open here in the US because it's considered essential. Because I mean, not only human beings but also animals have their rights too. PetSmart, things like that are open. Big D, I think you left when I said it, but I sent a DM to you a couple days ago, I think on Friday. Was trying to get you on yesterday because I was off yesterday, so I wanted to do, you know, a couple things, but with your Discord, but we can plan now. You know, I'm free anytime. We just need to catch each other, that's it. Big D, how's you and your family doing? Everyone is holding up? 28 says my New Delhi to Vancouver long haul was my 200th flight. Pretty nice. Got 766 hours locked on pilot flying on your logbook too. Oh, cool. Oh no, PF, as in pilot flying. Is that what you mean, Saturn 28? But yeah, Saturn 28. So this is what I want. Let me see. Let me show it to you. Oh, hold on. First of all, let me see where is Atlanta, because Atlanta, I know it's getting closer. And Atlanta is 13297. Let's set it out. 132. All right. So let me show you a couple of things. Get it over here. So this is how the scenery comes out for Antarctica Saturn 28. This is how my runway looks like. You see, it's all white except for the cones on the sides, so it's very hard to find a runway. You get not cones, you get these things, but they don't really illuminate at night. All you see is this thing. Mostly you see these things on before you arrive. I tried to see if at nighttime I can see more. At nighttime it's even worse. Oh, that's Palermo. There you go. That's the thing I want. Oh, where is it? I wanted to use this plane for. I'm working on the scenery now for the base where this plane is, where we have this plane. So this is for the Italian group flight with the humanitarian help flight, the Repubblica Italiana. That's the Italian Republic. It is an absolutely fantastic livery. We're on the hangar. There we go. But yeah, that's it. Me and my wife are healthy. Oh, I couldn't see. Big D removed it. Looks nice. That runway is hitting. Yeah, for fuck's sake it is. I can't play a lot Explainer today because I have to do schoolwork. Alright, yeah, Infinite Pirate 2002. That's very important. Nice livery. Oh, Project Fly. Oh yeah, Project Fly. I don't know how many. Let me see what's my Project Fly saying. Where am I? So I have a total flights of 258 flights. Let me see my logbook. Where do you see your total time? Maybe, okay, maybe in profile, view profile. Alright, Big D says I accidentally mistyped my email for Discord and couldn't get my account confirmed, so terminated it. We'll try with the correct email maybe today. Okay. Me and my wife are healthy, supplied for 2 months and been safe since the 2nd. Wow. Alright guys. Stay strong everyone. Okay, so my 258 flights taken. Oh my god, I have 482 hours of flight time. How many you got? How many you have? Oh, you have 766. Holy shit, that's ATP. That's minimum ATP. Let me call Alana.
6 Charlie Papa, I'm assuming you're with the 152. Same for you, sir. Expect a right down runway 26.
Hey, firm, expect the right downwind for runway 6 Charlie Papa.
Call this guy. And Atlanta Center, very good evening. Allegiant 801, with you, flight level 360, checking in.
Allegiant 801 Atlanta Center, squawk 2017.
Squawk 2017 for Allegiant 801. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. Goddamn, Spec Life. See now what I got in my head. They keep singing that. Goddamn. I'm to 3801. That's what I wanted to do. Check out my PF profile. What's your PF profile? Back. Lockberg, how do I check?
Legion 801, radar contact 18 miles northeast of Glade Springs.
Huh, how do I check?
Delta 2515.
Oh, here, friends.
Services terminated. Frequency change approved.
American 1119, passing 13 for 14,000.
American 1119, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, follow 340.
Climb maintain 340, American 1119.
Check out my PF profile. Oh wow, you started 2004, X-Plane 10 and now X-Plane 11. You misspelled hobby. Hobby has to be. Oh, and I did bird to Heathrow. Holy moly.
42 cross Aussie 12000, Atlanta altimeter 3008.
That's what it's taken for,
Yeah, cross Aussie at 12,000, Atlanta.
You only got 10% of your passport completed. Let me see my passport. How do I check my passport stats?
Delta 328, cross Chipper at 13,000, Atlanta altimeter 3008.
How do I check my passport? How do I check my passport? I forgot. Sandbox mode.
Level 2390, contact Jacksonville Center 12.
FX Superior, welcome aboard. Hey, AvioMan, I want to buy a good PAYWARE scenery. Which one would you recommend? Depends where you want to fly, what you're going to be flying, what aircraft you want to fly, and what's your budget. On the main homepage. Oh yeah, I see. Open passport. 24%. Had to be Afghanistan, American Samoa, Angola to do Antarctica. Well, we're gonna hit Antarctica, so Havana, oh na na, half of my heart is easy, Havana, oh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, oh na na. My heart is easy, Havana. That's a lovely song. Hong Kong, Haiti, been to Isle of Man. We need to fly to Isle of Man. We need to fly to Japan, Korea, Kiribati, Kosovo. Hold on, the Kosovo still exists? Tajikistan, Laos, Liberia, Macau, Martinique. There's a lot of places I need to fly in. Namibia.
And your current altimeter now is 3012. Report number 1 for the runway.
Wilco for Vanessa 71 Quebec.
November 733. Just report the airfield site when you get it.
733 has the airfield.
733, Roger. Enter right base, runway, I believe it was 24, runway 26, sorry, runway 26.
Alright, we're on the right base, we're up there. 26, 733, thanks.
And 6 Charlie Papa.
You know, I haven't been in France. Oh no, I've been to
152
France. Yeah, I thought I was confused.
6 Charlie Papa.
Ukraine, I haven't been.
Just follow him and then enter the right base, runway 26.
Well, I already unlocked Antarctica, but you're going to do it soon. Did you do a flight to Antarctica? How you did a flight to Antarctica, Saturn 28? You don't have the scenery. There's no scenery for it. Bro, that'd be the only thing on the radio when I was in Orlando. That is true. That's all they put in. Not only in Orlando, I mean even here in Miami and then the northern part, it's northeast part. All they had is they had Katy Perry and then they had her. Oh my god, it was annoying though. But it's a nice song. It is a nice freaking song. It was a 767 into it once, a nearby island. What's that? Oh, what is that bar then?
Center, Delta 2515, did you hand me off?
Go ahead and switch to advisory, sir. You're outside my airspace. Have a good one.
You already flew into the old Quito airport and explain 11? No, I didn't. I have to though. I would like to fly with the 767-37 and A320 into that airport. Lowy from Orbex is now on sale, but I want a very good big airport like Atlanta, New York, and maybe some European or Asian.
Quebec, release for departure.
Tampa is coming out.
Controlled airspace.
Tampa from Vertical Simulation Studios is going to be ready hopefully soon.
Controlled airspace, runway heading.
If you wanna fly in Europe, a good scenery, Munich is good from SFD. Munich is probably good. Gatwick is good. Gatwick, there's a lot of planes you can fly with the 737 and A320. Munich is good too. That's for Europe. For the US, and I want to say Nimbus Atlanta is really good for big airports. I don't know, Nimbus, Los Angeles, LAX from SFD, that's pretty good, and MCO from Nimbus. I think they're all pretty good airports. Yeah, Nimbus Atlanta. I think it's really. Yes, Backlife, East Atlanta. Yeah, here we go. I knew it. I thought you were like. Oh Lord. SCRM. It's an island off South America, dirt strip, but it's considered an Antarctic island. Oh really? Let me see. SCRM airport. Hold on. How did you land the 767 here? My friend, how did you land the 767 in here? Bro. How did you land the 767 in here? Saturn 28. You filthy liar. How did you land that plane in a dirt strip? 767 in here. This is what I do a lot of the time. I just browse around the Google Maps and check for things.
Delta 72 Bravo, leaving my airspace. Ready services terminated.
I'm just wondering how these people move around. Very hard to see. I see the roads, yeah. Marsh Airport. Holy cow. How did you land that? How did you pull that off? How did you? Did you land inside the runway or you didn't? I'm just wondering what plane lands in there. Oh, they do have jets landing in there. They have the BA-146 landing in there. Really? That's pretty fun.
Atlanta Center, Bonanza 90171 Quebec with you 3100.
Max Soderbergh full reverse takeoff was spicy.
November 917.
My friend, how did you land the 767 in here? Did you, Spec Club, did you went and check in there too? You can't land, I don't think you can land the 767 in there. I want to check this airport out now. What's it called? Marsh Airport.
71 Quebec, your radar contact. 22 south of the Vulcan VOR. Climb maintain 11000, turn right heading 070.
Alright, we'll climb maintain 11000, right 070, Bonanza 71 Quebec.
November 733, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land 26, 733, thanks.
Delta 328, contact Atlanta, approach 125.
I might do a flight with that at this point. I have the BA-146 where I explained. I just need to have the engines running.
71 Quebec, continue right turn, proceed direct Talladega.
Right turn direct Talladega, Bonanza 71 Quebec.
Yeah, there you go.
And they had a full white version of it too, so I can use it. I don't have a livery for that. I'm very curious. Wow. I landed just 1 hour ago at 76 into Quito. I brushed all the trees and houses on runway 35. Holy moly. I even put pictures of my Discord on your Discord aerial photography. Oh wow, probably time ago. Sure, go ahead. No scenery. No, the scenery is crap. Oh really? Is it really bad, the scenery? I think after your my stream ADF to Prague. Really? Okay.
733 is exited on Fox from the FBO.
Albuquerque to Denver to Albuquerque. Lufthansa terminated their flights to Prague. Well, Lufthansa, a lot of Prague actually terminated all their flights. Prague closed their airspace. Czech Republic closed their airspace. It's not really terminated, but it just.
American 120 Atlanta Center, climb maintain for level 270.
Just wonder how you land. I'm watching the video now.
American 120, climb maintain for level 270.
Pick it up.
Up to flight level 270, American 120.
Let me see.
American 521, you on voice?
I love Panda Express. As a matter of fact, I might order some Panda Express later. I don't know how much this flight will cost. Probably $1,000 just one-way ticket. That looks like a very... It has a VOR or something at least. Oh wow. That is insane. People clapping, bro. There's the poppy lights, walking right next to the poppy lights. The penguins right next to the airport. Oh god. Look, that looks like Spec Life a little bit. Cute and adorable. That on 28 was there too.
There's approach on, sir. He might change it. He might give you another one. So just wait till you get closer and talk to approach.
Atlanta Center, Mooney, 104 Mike Whiskey, 10,000, 100, climbing, 1000.
Number 104 Mike Whiskey, Atlanta Center, Clementine Polo.
Let me see if I can find the airport.
Climb 230.
And direct Spartanburg, sir, Sierra Papa Alpha.
Direct Sierra Papa Alpha for Mike Whiskey.
I want to see the arrival into. I want to see the outside view of that airport. Oh, here we go. There's this. Oh my god, it's a very low quality video.
342, contact Atlanta, approach 125.7.
Atlanta Center, 6 Charlie Papa is exiting at Foxtrot.
Oh, that's it. Just a touchdown.
6 Charlie Papa Palace,
Let's flight deck to sim.
Discretion, 6 Charlie Papa.
Let's see this guy here.
Atlanta Center, Delta 897, we're climbing to 14,000 feet. Delta 897, Atlanta Center, Clementine available 350.
Must be flipping cold in there.
350, Delta 897. The American calling, go ahead.
Holy god. Not a place to do massive floats in there, I want to say. This thing doesn't have speed like reverses neither. It's a short runway. You can fly with a Twin Otter too though. Holy moly, right at the end of the runway basically there. Oh no, it's actually pretty, oh well. That looks good though. Well, anyway. Where's my chat? They have Panda Express in Albuquerque Airport. Effects superior, but when you fly into the old Quito airport, you won't see an airport. You have to add that airport into the airport dat. Okay. Oh, okay. And download the gateway scenery. Or you convert the FS6 scenery to explain. I never had Panda Express. You really didn't? Oh my god, it's absolutely amazing. You gonna stream the SSG 170? Alright, man. Where are you going with that? Are you doing the route you said, Albuquerque? Check air photograph pictures and departures, SCRM to back to DFW. It's like 14 hours, okay. Send me a DM or you send me a Oh, aerial photography, you said, right? Is this Saturn Airlines? It is Saturn Airlines, right? I remember you made a... There you go. LAX to Albuquerque. I say, keep saying that wrong. Holy moly, you did.
American 1119, contact Indianapolis 119.55.
You did.
119.55, American 1119.
And Atlanta sent Allegiant 801 with a request.
Legion 801, go ahead.
Are we able to step out of the cockpit for 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, thank you. Alright friends, I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Minute, not even 5. I just need a minute. Where is it?
Atlanta Center, what are you expecting for arrival from when runway's arrival is going to be on?
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, good evening. Delta 1876 video now, 1 now.
Delta 1876 Atlanta Center, Clementine, Bubble 350.
Clementine, 370, Delta 1876.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Delta 458 at Charlotte, ready to go to 18 Center for departure. Delta 458, runway 18 Center, taxi to northbound on Echo. 10 to 2, 18 Center via northbound on Echo 458. FedEx 19 Atlanta Center, Clementine, Bubble 350.
Clementine, 350, FedEx 19.
And we're back. Not gonna turn on the camera on though yet. Be cool. And I'll send a Allegiant 801. We're back.
801, roger.
Alright, I'm not gonna turn on the camera on yet because I'm not gonna have dinner, but some kind of like meal, quick meal. And we should be crossing to Jacksonville. Not soon, but in a minute. I want to see how I want to check how long is the flight to that airport that he went.
Delta 458, fly runway heading, wind 220 at 16, gust 23, runway 18, center, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 18, center,
Is CRM.
Delta 458.
So where do they fly from, probably?
Atlanta Center, Delta 5543 over at Birmingham. We'd like to pick up our IFR to Atlanta.
5533, Atlanta Center, cleared Atlanta Hartsfield Airport, beta vectors Gump. Dennis file, maintain 10,000. Expect 15,000 minutes after departure. Depart to this frequency. Squawk 2074, 2074.
Alright, cleared to Atlanta as filed. Radar vectors to Gump. And then on course, cleared up to 10,000. Expect 15,000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is going to be with you and squawking 2074, 5543.
5543, runway 24, Birmingham, altimeter 3014.
24 copy, and I'm sorry, that was 3014 you said?
Yeah, it's 2074 is your squawk code, and the altimeter is 3014.
Gotcha, appreciate it.
Okay, so trying to see where do they fly to?
Atlanta Center, what runway should we be expecting in Atlanta?
For now, when you get closer, sir, I'll assign it to you. I just don't know right now.
No problem, I got you.
Atlanta United 1814 Heavy with the flight level 390.
The Delta calling before the other guy stepped over. What's your call, sir? 6872 Atlanta Center, roger. Welcome aboard. The United calling. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm trying to see. We can fly actually to that. Yeah, Punta Arenas airport.
6872.
Arenas.
If you're asking for the active runway, I'll give it to you when you get closer. Delta 897 leaving my airspace. Radar services terminated. Figures change approved.
Leave your airspace or radar services terminated, Delta 897.
Oh my god, look at that.
Delta 458. Radar contact. What's your altitude?
Passing 7,000.
458 rudder. Climb maintain full level 360 direct nooks.
That's good.
360 direct nooks. Got close to the gate.
Was it 1814 something? I don't see him anymore. That 1814 needs at 390. I'm at 380. We were 1,000 foot separation. Awesome. Guy, that was an awesome view there. That was absolutely fantastic. Let me see. Let me bring my camera back. I forgot my camera. Oh, do you see your messages? Should I spend money in the 767 upgrade? No. I wouldn't spend that money. SCENERIES BSS tons. BSS sound pack is not bad.
Camber 523 Atlanta Center. Climb maintain. Radar contact. Climb maintain.
Aircraft, I will wait. On aircraft, I will wait. But on BSS, you can use it. That's close. Damn, boy.
Atlanta Center, this is Delta 29.
Oh god, I remember that video. I remember that video. He just put that clip on loop. No, I won't do it. I won't do it.
27, roger. Exit the ramp to the north at your discretion.
I want to do such a thing.
Roger, pushback under discretion. We'll call you on the north side of the ramp for 29.
but you should put it on your spec live.
pulling for clearance. What's your call sign?
American 1695.
Oh, okay.
And you're underground in Atlanta?
Nope, I'm at Charlotte.
Yeah, I don't have a flight plan for you, sir. Can you send it over again?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I filed it before I logged in. Sorry, just a second.
That's not. We can do this flight actually in Chile. Let me write it down. Presidente Carlos.
Squawk 2045.
Let me see what's the name of the airport.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 1479 with you, level 340.
Sierra Charlie Charlie India to
Southwest 1479.
Sierra Charlie Romeo Mike.
Squawk 2003, Southwest 1479. American 1695, you're cleared to the Orlando International Airport. Icons 4, NUC transition on this file. Maintain 8000, spectral level 340, 10 minutes. Departure with me, squawk 2047.
So they use the RJ100 though. The autopilot doesn't work. Okay, RJ85.
8000, expect 34000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with you, squawk 2047. American
1695, read that correct. Runway 23, just call for taxi.
Oh no, they don't use the RJ. They use the 146 200.
962 with you flight level 360.
All the 962, Atlanta Center, squawk 2060.
Okay, so it's different plane. Yeah,
Flight 2060.
it's different than the RJ, the Avro.
1479, radar contact 16 miles south of Dublin. Descend via the Jedi to arrival. Information Golf Cart. We'll check Delta and descend via Delta to Delta
Oh, is this
arrival. All the 366 radar contact 50 miles south.
Okay, so the RJ is the improved version of British Airspace F146. Okay.
All the 962 radar contact 20 miles north of Monroeville, level 350. Center American 1630, ready to go 26 left. American 1630, Atlanta Center, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 26 left, American 1630.
That's not bad.
Delta 458, leaving my airspace, radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Switching on the cross,
Let me see the sceneries for
Delta
it.
1870, disregard.
Atlanta is busy. Holy moly. Captain Sarah, welcome aboard. Hey, what's up?
Allegiant 801, leaving my airspace, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Alright, radar service terminated. Legion 801, thank you. You have a good night. Be safe out there.
Have a good one, Delta 1876, contact Indy Center 119.55.
God damn, Jacksonville went offline.
So there's 1479 spec, visual exceed.
Okay, these things are on. We are finally in Florida, so top of descent is not far away. Look how much fucking headwind we have today. It's so bad. Gayagi. Hi. This airport is the is one of Specklife favorite airport. St. Petersburg. Do you remember Specklife this airport? Do you remember what you did? I saw your pasta pictures, Captain William. Mr. William, I saw your pictures on the chat. That was awesome. It's a tough decision, but what would you take? Salt Lake City from SFD and Land of Nimbus. Between all of them, I'll say Atlanta Nimbus. Salt Lake City from SFD is good, but Atlanta Nimbus is good too, and it's better on frames. I think has a very nice mesh. Hopefully they will release an update with the hotfix with a patch for ortho, but yeah, went up to 300,000 feet and then dropped. I remember that. It came down like whoop, like a missile. It's a different type of product experience, so hard to compare. Depends on what you need first. Yeah. But BSS sound pack, if you want to bump up your experience, the BSS is not bad. That was insane. I saw. Well, I need that recipe. Was that normal? Is that what I think it is? Spaghetti allo scoglio, but with linguine. But no, it's not allo scoglio because there was shrimps, and they don't live in the scoglio. Airport departure arrival. This is a Saturn 28 song. By the way, I've been playing Animal Crossing all day yesterday. It's actually pretty cool. Capture. I think I want to get a scenery because there's a good free sound packs for the Neo mod and CFM engines. Yeah, they're pretty good. Bum. Arrival. Daddy 6. Oh, it's not Daddy 6. It's Date 6. Oops. Yeah, it's with squid and shrimp plus botarga. Oof, I need to find some botarga. I need a pasta maker. I don't have a pasta maker. Did I just call the waypoint daddy? Oh, come on, AvioMan, you and your daddy issues. So the Nimbus Chicago, what about that? So if I the Nimbus Chicago is, at least for me, it's heavy on frames, and it's not because it's the Nimbus Chicago, it's because of the city next to Chicago. I remember the Peacock arrival from Sri Lanka arrival. You just did it again. Yeah, it's okay. That's Peacock. How would you say that? That's Peacock. That's the Peacock arrival. Bicock? I don't know. How would you call it? It looks like a daddy. Come on, daddy arrival. It's dates. We're landing south, so if I had the chance to have it when I'll be back to see my family, I'll send you some. Or man, thank you, appreciate it. I'll send you my address. I'm just kidding. No procedure. Zepprum, Darbs, Whipsaw. So. How can I change the thing here? Okay, that makes more sense. Laser Zeppum, I believe, right? Zeppum, yeah. Alright, resume. Did I hear Botarga? That's so delicious. It is delicious. Botarga is one of the best thing ever. What did change? Something changed. I'm flying at the moment from Dubrovnik to Manchester, by the way. I don't know if you already tried Dubrovnik approach. Is pretty cool. Yeah, I did a couple stream on Dubrovnik, and it's actually pretty good. I love that stuff, mate. Yeah, I love it too. I love Botarga. If you guys, do you guys know what Botarga looks like? What it is? That's the weather like in PIE. 23011, the winds have been pretty constant. 3011 is the altimeter setting. Temperature 29, 18 is the dew point. I wish we had ATC. We have Havana Center zone. That's actually pretty good. Airport. Here we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, we are coming from the ocean, from the bay actually. Runway 18, and then try to get out Alpha 3. I don't want to go all the way down. Maybe Alpha 4. We'll try Alpha 3. Does Allegiant butter the landings or they don't? It depends on that. This is, by the way, PAYWARE scenery for this airport. I always wonder, what is this sign? This is on and off. Is that a light? Some kind of light? Reading light or something? Oh, here we go. I messed up the view again. Now we are upside down. It does that every once in a while. Spaghetti alla Botarga is the best. Spagozy, where am I? In between. That's a chart light. Yeah, I had that bug also. Yeah, it happens. It's kind of annoying sometimes. It happened one time on final approach. I was flying with a friend on VerticalSim off stream, okay, and I was right on final, and I was changing view, looking up for the overhead, you know, turn on the light, and then the view went all the way up and it turned upside down. So I was with the flight controls, it was so awkward. It's like, and then it's like, oh my god, I can't, let me change the view. I couldn't change it. The only way to get out of that situation, you need to have an external view and then come back to the internal view. I did not know at that point. And literally, I was like, I was doing all inverted actions because in my head it was like, oh my god, this is so weird. I was pitching up, technically. It looks like I was pitching up. Pitching down to go up. I was pitching, basically doing this maneuver to go down, but for me, it looked like it was going up. But Spago Z, welcome aboard. That's a chart light. Okay, we don't need a chart light then. Oh, I had it off, I guess. Okay. Can you open the window? No, you cannot. That's in Washington. How to be high. So these are the seat settings, I believe. Yeah, that's a seat setting. That's what they are. Trying to see if there's anything I can touch. Be nice if these circuit breakers were something you could mess with. That'd be actually fun. Is there a panel like this? I never noticed. Oh no, there was a panel. Okay, cabin crew. Where is the cabin crew? They left. Close to manual. Bye. No, just kidding. Can you get coffee? God damn. That is a goddamn black coffee in here. Need to change that filter. Can we open it? I'll just give it a shot. Okay, then we got. Can I get in? Bitte. To Gerslös Halten. Close the door immediately when not in use. You leave the bathroom door open so you lock your pilots in. You better not move from that. Got seats and we got first class. We got our lovely donators and mods. Got our subscribers in economy plus. Every other viewer in economy. That's when AvioMan left the plane. No, I can't get any lower than that. What are we showing today? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today's movie, it's a sky and the craft looking cheese sun. That's the sun, that's a craft cheese. Do a wait and walk. And in the cargo we had the botarga, yes we do. I feel a bit tired today. Max flights from the 2020 picture. Alright guys, first class viewers don't get this. They don't get the craft cheese. They don't get the processed cheese screen. That's very unfair. What is this? You don't get the craft cheese stain on there. You also get a flipping remote this remote has more option than my remote at home. It's my Samsung TV. Prop placing. These people don't get a remote. No remote for you. Goodbye frame. 6 FPS? What the fuck? What's going on here? What is he loading? 4, 5 FPS? Oh, okay, we're back. We're back to normal. Oh, like, what the fuck? We'll have to enter destination information very soon. How can I close the table? How can I close the table? Anyone knows how to close the table? So that's how you open it, right? Great, this plane cannot be landed now. We cannot close the table. Oh shit, we fucked up. Someone at Flight Factor was eating cheese sandwich and the graphic dropped into the on the keyboard. Now, the same developer that dropped the cheese can let me know how to do this. Oh, what's in there? What is this? That's an alien. Oh, it's a flashlight. Like, you know, those weird kind of looking aliens. That's where you keep the manual and everything, but you don't. What is this? The escape rope is here. Can you use this? I didn't know. Okay, I need to find a way to do that, to close this thing. Trying to see how to remove the tray table. Okay, I want to know how to remove the tray table. Ladies and gentlemen, I need your help. How to remove the flipping tray table? So mouse strap on the cockpit floor. Oh, maybe here I saw something. Oh god, good lord. Here you go. Tray tables are off. Probably need to set the destination data here soon. We already set it up. Let's set 270. Ladies and gentlemen, the pilot does not know how to fold the tray table and needs a passenger to help him out. Raise your hands if you know how to fold it. Do we have any tray tables folders in the cabin? Any tray tables folder? Please contact your first any flight attendants or any members of the crew, please. Any folders, table folders? Captain sir, why you putting a, why you don't do this? Okay, let me set up a rule. If I'm putting a meter of an airport, please has to be the meter of my same airport. Because then what I do, right, what I was going to put is 320 at 5 and change the whole runway setup. I said no, it's 230 at 11. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove this guy. You guys can, you can use the chat, you can use the meter chat on Discord. You can check the meter on Discord, but don't do it on a flight here because then throws me off. Throws me off. Decelerate, yeah, descent. Ghost Rider 115, welcome aboard. How do you teach the Nightbot that he give meters? English 100. Sorry, just my English is not absolutely perfect, so it takes me a while to understand what you guys say sometimes. But how do you teach Nightbot? I don't know. I have Nightbot installed, and that's it. Okay, what I was going to say and do, oh yeah, now what is my weather? We said 230. Okay, QNH 3011, that's still the same, and then 230 at 11. Now you good, man. We're about to land. We'll start our descent. So 29 degrees. Now let's see. We might have to put out the speed brakes, right? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking from the flight deck. We start our descent into St. Petersburg, Clearwater. We expect to land in about 20 minutes. The weather in St. Pete is fairly good. Clear skies, 29 degrees Celsius. We expect to have a pretty pleasant descent into St. Pete. And I want to thank you for flying with us today. The cabin crew will pass to the cabin for a final check. For at this time, return to your seat, fasten your seatbelt, and stow your tray tables, the one I couldn't stow away. But thank you for choosing Allegiant Air. No peanuts allowed. I don't know, no peanuts, no Allegiant. No, Allegiant actually is pretty good. The only thing is Allegiant flies into airports that no one knows. If you watched the stream before, when I made a contact with the radar, I was like, hey, this is Allegiant 801 at Bishop International Airport, and he was like, where? No one knows. I'm a tray table specialist, I can help. Here we go. Oh, you're using 5%. FX experience, where are you from, my friend? This is beautiful V-States from Vertical Simulation Studios, available for free to download at the VerticalSimStudios.com. Oh, look at the weathering here. That's pretty good. Hold on. If I put it here, does that remove the weather? Oh no, it keeps the weather too. That is absolutely fantastic. But I cannot control it. I cannot have it to the height I want. It's kind of useless up there for me. Yeah, it's kind of useless. Made for taller people, not me. Oh, there's an airport there. What is that? Oh, that's Gainesville. That is Gainesville. I think that is Gainesville. Yeah, that is Gainesville. How I know my Florida airports. I know that to the back of my bone. You probably want to descend even further down now. $270. What's my next? $2,600 at Zepum. No. To Zepum. It's taking us to Zepum here. Kapok. 1,500 feet. So our approach speed is 125, land approach speed 130. So we'll be between these two. 2 minutes and 5 seconds, I believe, is the approach point. Okay. Two minutes and 9 seconds will be on the timer, in case we don't see, in case we'll do a localizer approach, maybe we'll see. Let me see how this is going. Alright, AvioMan, I gotta go. Take care. Have a great landing. Ah, well, my friend, thank you so much. Well, we are getting ready to land now. If you can, start on 28. Text me when you come back. We're gonna talk about the group flight that we want to do in Italy. Oh, that's the email I wanted. Getting ready for the landing. All right. My friends, let's get ready. There's actually nothing here. There's nothing. Just an arm. just bring it back, Reed. You bring it back, AvioMan. Come stop it. Stop that shenanigans. Stop it now. All right, so need a haircut, but I cannot get a haircut because everything is closed. So I might do something crazy. I might just go with the machine and try to do it myself. So this is what happened. So the next days, if you see me wearing a hat, that means it didn't go very well, okay? But if you see me actually not wearing a hat, that means it went pretty good. That's so much hair I need to get rid of. Shave it all off, I dare you. Spago Z, I never shaved all off. I never did. So I don't think I can do that. 180. .3011. Wow, that's a huge difference in pressure. It's like 500 feet of difference almost. We're 14 miles from the DME here, I think. 14 miles. Ocala. So we're getting close to Ocala. It's set to the Ocala VR. You don't like the XP 1972 look? No. I mean, no, it looks great on him. I just don't think it will look great on me. I don't think so. I have very thick hair. As an Asian, like I'm partly Asian, as Sri Lankan. I think they don't look good bald. That's, yeah, I know it. Beautiful weather here. No go bald. Sir William says yeah, in the Netherlands they say until the 1st of June, so I'll be afro in June. Yeah, my hair grows fast, so if I get bald, I mean, it takes a week to get it back. Like, grows very fast. Thick hair, and it's annoying as hell, especially in summertime. Get a 1 or 0 haircut, like a 1 millimeter, 1 inch, or 1 millimeter. That's very important. Goes right at 115. The measurement unit is pretty important, my friend. It can't be 1 millimeter or 1 inch. Oh wow. I have the same thick hair. Yep. Take a couple of screenshots here. Let me remove the and take a nice screenshot. That is an absolute. Wow, this is a very good view. 1 millimeter. That's a nanometer. That's not even 1 millimeter. Get a very boldy haircut. Yeah. I might give it a shot though. I have the things that I need for it. Oh, I need to respond to this comment. I thought I did respond to the comment. Alright, my friends, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and join us on Discord. Link is in the description below. Come on, 14,000 feet, still descending. Pretty shallow descent, huh? In the shallow. There you go. Change. And Clearwater traffic, Allegiant 801 Airbus A320. We are on the date 6 arrival right over Coco. 10,500 descending to 8,000 Clearwater traffic. How about a tape? A tape? What do you mean a tape? What do you mean? What does it mean? What do you mean with a tape? I don't understand. A tape for what? That's some beautiful arrival here. Evening arrival. It almost looks so. It almost looks real. Okay, remove my picture for a second. There we go. That looks much better without my face. That's a screenshot here. That's probably X-Enviro. It's really good. I'm glad I bought X-Enviro. There you go. Was waiting for the turn. The tape haircut. I don't know what the tape haircut is. I have to descend more. Ladies and gentlemen, let me turn off the music. BDF, Tampa. Oh, a fade haircut. Okay. Bring the my webcam up. We can turn off the. No, we keep it on. We're going straight to Zepoma. Bit of turbulence there. Oh, lights, lights, lights. Clearing crew, please be seated for landing. Landing in 5 minutes. There's the Gulf of Mexico over there. If we do expedite 2253, that's what it is. I'm back. I just bought the ATL scenery from Nimbus. Yeah, that is pretty good. That's a good choice because you can fly a lot also from Atlanta. All the fleet you said. That's why I choose Atlanta more than Salt Lake City, because Atlanta has a very diverse type of traffic. You can fly Southwest American and Delta flies everywhere from there. So good choice. We'll have to start the timer later on. Long as approach. Screenshot. Kapok 1460. Kind of it washes out a little bit the view though, the ground texture. That's $1,600, 1,500. Flap extended, 230, below 230, flaps 1. And Clearwater traffic, Allegiant 801, Airbus A320 at 2600, Rovid Zepum, turning for towards Kapok, descending to 1500 for ILS runway 18 into Clearwater. Clearwater traffic. Wow. Absolutely insane. Up to. Keep that speed up now. Are you not supposed to descend? Let me do this. Always activate the best possible. There you go, Cat 3. You didn't get the glide slope. Alright, manual. Chrono on.
2,500.
Gear down. Speed brakes armed. Armrest up. A minute 24.
1,000.
Keep an eye on the clock. Alright, no more rate of descent. Visual with the runway.
Approaching 1-8.
Down. Winds are coming from the west.
400.
Low.
100 above. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard 5.
E. A bit hard. Any knots manual braking. 60 knot reverse. Oh, I missed that. I couldn't get out there, but it's okay. Oh no, I think it's good. No, I did miss it. Tiller on. That's pretty realistic landing though. No float. Touchdown. Roll out. I like that. Was not the butter, but I'm okay with that. Thank you. Appreciate Spec Life. Appreciate it. Up is open. APU control. I just want to know which one is gate 3. No clue. I will take Eddie. This is where Spec Life came down from 300,000 feet all the way down, pitching down. Yep. Thank you, sir. No floaties. Yeah, no floaties. Just park there. Park brakes off. Woohoo! Wonderful flight. Definitely a beautiful flight. Let's continue with the rest. Seatbelt sign off. Beacon. Do we have rotation on the engines? And one is done basically, and two. Yeah, 0 rotation. Nice. That's off. Off. 4. There we go. Welcome to St. Petersburg, Clearwater in Southwest Florida, Central Florida, actually. Yeah, on the west side. That is amazing. See, these are things you don't see in the toll list, I think. You don't see the lever up. I need to check. So these are little things that actually means a lot. I like how the flight fed to model the lovely little ground crew cars too. You see a Delta there. Oh, Tampa. That's probably why. And Delta over there. That's Tampa International. All right. So without further ado, let's check out the landing. Right. Let's do a replay. We close the doors and everything. You don't see it in the toll list. Yeah, they don't see it. Yep. Oh well. Remove that because we're doing a replay, so. Let me disconnect from fly. Hold on. First of all, let's stop the project flight. Complete flight. See how long it took us. Oh, 2 hours and 29 minutes. Not bad. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Is block time. So. Project fly and disconnect from VerticalSim. Disconnect, close. Disconnect, close. There you go. That's too far. A bit closer. We'll leave the replay, the last replay, we'll leave it like that. That looks amazing. I'm gonna remove my camera too. That's some ugly texture for water. I need to fix my water texture. So I need to ask from Saturn 28 or even Spec Life. He does have something probably, right? Oops. That's a long ass bridge, by the way. I've been on that bridge a few times. It's from X-Vision. Okay, well, I don't have X-Vision. It's not a bad landing. It's a bit rough, not like firm. Like you felt like you landed, but you know, not the worst landing. But the thing is, I landed straight on the center line, I believe. I want to hope so. And it was a very, very no float. I think I missed the center line a tad, but the way it came down though, the way the shadow came down looks like holy shit. Look, holy cow, we're coming in. It's not bad. I'm actually pretty happy about it. Pretty good landing. Not the perfect, but it's not the perfect landing, but by the book. SOP, standard operational procedure. Look at that plane, it's coming in very close, very fast. What's the max of FPM that you do in the A320? Feet per minute that you do in the A320? I want to say, I think one time I got a 400. That's it. But I got an 80 minus 80 FPM feet per minute once. Screenshot here. Oh, I forgot BSS sound pack deactivates on replay. Totally forgot that. That doesn't look bad at all. Let me move the view to a place where there's no reflection. And I got the center line too, I think. Perfect. Look, 2 red, 2 white. And it was a direct crosswind, 20 knots or whatever. No, yeah, it was pretty much. Yeah, I got that the crosswind there, but and I got the center line. That doesn't look bad at all. In real life, pilots are around 250, 300 feet per meter, I believe. Yeah, could be. A lot of times, people don't go for butter because butter actually brings you some problems sometimes, which are, for example, here we go. I'll do this. For example, you cannot. But especially depends on weather. If it's like a rainy day, let's say, so there's a little bit of water on the runway, you don't want to do. Same with any condition that can make the runway slippery. You don't want to have a butter. Now, where is? I know this is not the tower, the real tower. Guess we'll go here. This is exactly like a default. Like a default tower, but there's a default tower like this. Oh my god, that Atlanta at night is absolutely gorgeous. I know it is. My favorite airport to go to. Let's put some music, some tunes. Yeah, I didn't want to flare more than that. I felt like if I flared more, I could have probably either floated it or had a tail strike. Because I was coming in hot. Oh, let me send some beautiful view. Hold on. Let's take screenshots. Here we go. Take a screenshot. That's why it stutters. Ooh, screenshot. Sorry. That's a lovely view. What you don't want to do butter is when it rains. Yeah, you don't want to butter when it's raining, because it makes, since you want to make not firm, but you want to make adhere to the runway. So a butter sometimes will not make you adhere. You might get into aquaplaning. Let's change the music. I don't like this music. There you go. That's. I love that approach over the bay though. One more view. We're here. Back up here. ladies and gentlemen, we are arrived to St. Petersburg, Clearwater, and it's also the time when we say goodbye. I want to say thank you for every single one of you that joined us today in chat. Mr. William, Spec Life, FS Experience, Spago Z, Ghost Rider 115, Saturn 28, and everyone else that jumped in. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. We'll see trying to do a live stream tomorrow. Appreciate every single one of you, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Join us on Discord. When you subscribe, hit the little bell button so you get a notification whenever I go online. It's not the best notification thing. YouTube sometimes hits or miss, you know. It's a hit or miss, not always good. It's not always right, but anyways, thank you so much again. We'll see you next time. Be safe, wash your hands 20 seconds at least, follow the directives of your own government, practice social distancing, and if you can, stay at home as much as possible. Don't go to the bakery just to buy a piece of bread. Avoid contact with everyone, and again, be safe everyone, and be strong everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. AvioMan is out. You have a goodbye. Good night. Go goodbye. Take care, guys.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see